So where did I say we're going?
Germany. I mean, Germany, right?
Jawohl!
It is 1818 on a cold night in a village in Bavaria. A young assistant pastor named Joseph Moore decides to take the long walk home through deep hills and fresh snow. In the long walk home through hills deep and fresh snow, in the still night, the house in the town below him appeared lighted and warm, and the man stops for a while to enjoy the friendly sight. Surrounded by beauty and silence, the preacher recalls a poem that he wrote years earlier and decides that the words would make a good carol for Christmas Eve church service. Morning comes to the day before Christmas, and a young poet rushes to the home of the church organist and pleads with him to create music for his lyrics. The organist, Francis Gruber, works all day to compose music and then practices the tune on his guitar. Night comes and the town people hear for the first time the song Stille Nacht. The German word means for silent night. 20 years later, German immigrants bring with them to America the song that is now translated into over 300 different languages. Take a second and imagine yourself in that small church in the Bavarian snow-covered mountains and feel the music of silent nights.
For y'all who don't know what y'all means, it's yes, exactly. And Stille Nacht is Merry Christmas. Just for y'all who don't know.
So where are we going next?
We're going to Italy, Italia.
In Italy, so very old, the Yule logs burn to stop the cold. There La Befana brings lots of toys to place in shoes of girls and boys. And there beneath, no turkey, ham, or dressing here, a roasted pig brings Christmas cheer. And there beneath each father's plate, a note to say he's great. Some bread and vino warm your heart, and lots of hugs before friends part. In Rome the bells ring out to men that it is Christmas once again. Buon Natale, Signor Paladino, show us how it is.
Hello everybody, how are you doing tonight? You doing good, yes? Yes, that's very good. I'm here tonight to sing you a song for the Christmas season. You all ready, yes? Yes. Okay, I'm ready now. When Christmas hits your eye like a big pizza pie, Buon Natale. When the world turns to white and the spirit takes flight, Buon Natale. Bells will ring, ching-a-ling-a-ling, ching-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Pizza Bella. How to play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. Christmas feast make you chew just like pasta, Basul, Buon Natale. When you dance down the street with the snow at your feet, then you know. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Scusa me, but you see back in old Napoli, Buon Natale. When kids put on their shoes, La Befana can choose Buon Natale. Lots of candy and toys for the girls and the boys in the morning. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Scusa me, but you see back in old Napoli, Buon Natale.
Wow, there's so much. There's just so much musical talent here. I just don't know what could work for me. Are we going anywhere else? Where else?
What's up, my friends? To the Ukraine!
Now, try to picture the cold country of the Ukraine. Once one of the most famous parts of Russia, known for the famous Cossack dancers with balloon-style trousers gathered at the ankles and folded arms against their chests. This ice-cold country contains some of the most stubborn people on earth. During the time of the Communist Soviet Union, the law forbids the celebration of Christmas. Instead, the communist government tries to substitute Christmas with the holiday of New Year. But Ukrainian people refuse to forget their traditions. After gaining its independence from Russia in 1991, Ukraine once again starts to celebrate Christmas. This old tradition remains with St. Nicholas, Christmas trees, little bundles of wheat on the table, and kuta made with wheat, honey, and nuts return to the holiday celebration. And we thought Texans were stubborn. Rajdestva, which means Merry Christmas in Russian.